The Suit of Cups, the emotional realm. The Suit of Cups governs the heart. It represents our emotional experiences, relationships, intuition, healing, vulnerability, and the sacred exchange between self and others. Cups are tied to the element of water, making them fluid, receptive, and deeply connected to the inner world. If you're learning the tarot, think of the cups as the mirror to your emotional truth. They don't just speak to romantic relationships, they speak to love in all its forms: friendship, family, grief, joy, and spiritual connection. Let's begin with the Ace of Cups and move card by card through the story. Each entry includes core meaning, inspirational, quote, upright meaning. What this card looks like when its energy flows naturally and is in alignment. This is the card in its highest expression. Example: the Ace of Cups upright represents emotional openness, healing, or the beginning of true love or spiritual renewal. Reversed meaning: what this card reveals when energy is blocked, repressed, or showing the shadow of the card's theme. It signals the places where healing or attention is needed. Example: the Ace of Cups reversed can show emotional suppression, difficulty receiving love, or shutting down after heartbreak. Counterbalance cards. When a card is reversed or heavy in a reading, we look for cards that help soften, balance, or heal its energy. These counterbalance cards offer guidance for integration and healing. Example: the Page of Cups is a great counterbalance to the reversed Ace of Cups, offering gentle emotional curiosity to reopen the heart. Combination meanings. How this card interacts with others in a reading, including examples of three card spreads that show both harmony and challenge. Allies, clash, harmony cards. Which archetypes naturally support, challenge, or stabilize the card's energy? Reflection, a closing insight or teaching moment to help you embody what this card truly wants to teach you. Ace of Cups. Core meaning. The Ace of Cups represents emotional renewal, unconditional love, and the awakening of the heart. It is a spiritual offering, a new beginning in how you give and receive love. Inspirational quote: when your heart opens, everything else begins to flow. Upright, meaning this card signals the beginning of something emotionally significant, a relationship, a reconnection, or even a deeper connection with self. It may represent forgiveness, spiritual awakening, or the chance to feel deeply again after a period of numbness. Example: after a long time alone, someone begins to feel ready to love again, not because they are missing something, but because they are finally whole. In a reading, the Ace of Cups might appear when you meet someone who stirs your soul. An old wound is ready to heal. A creative spark is born from the heart, not the mind. You're offered emotional support if you're willing to receive it. Reversed meaning: emotional blockage, repressed feelings, withholding love, or spiritual disconnection. The cup is present, but the flow is blocked or feared. Example: someone enters a new relationship but can't trust the love being offered due to past betrayal. In a reversed position, it may point to avoiding intimacy or vulnerability, fear of emotional overwhelm, refusing to acknowledge feelings, healing that has not yet begun but is needed. Counterbalance card example: Ace of Cups reversed plus Page of Cups. Upright, the page brings lightness, curiosity, and innocence, the very energy that can begin to melt the guarded heart of the reversed ace. Where the ace reversed represents fear and shut down emotion, the page says, let's just feel a little, let's try again. In practice, this pairing may suggest opening up gently, practicing emotional honesty in small doses, or returning to a beginner's heart to restore trust in love. Additional reversed combination, clashes, and counterbalance cards. Ace of Cups reversed plus Five of Cups plus the Hermit. This is a powerful trio of emotional withdrawal. The Ace reversed shows a shutdown of the heart. The Five of Cups points to overwhelming grief, possibly tied to guilt, regret, or loss. The Hermit, while reflective, may intensify the feeling of solitude. Together, this reading may suggest a person is carrying sorrow alone and resisting new emotional energy. However, the Hermit also offers the first key to healing: inner wisdom. The counterbalance comes when the Hermit's search turns inward for spiritual meaning rather than staying lost in the pain. It encourages self compassion and learning from the past without staying imprisoned by it. Ace of Cups reversed plus Four of Pentacles plus Temperance. In this sequence, we see a heart held tight. The Ace reversed shows emotional suppression. The Four of Pentacles reinforces fear of vulnerability and an unwillingness to give or receive. The counterbalance is found in Temperance, which gently blends, heals, and reminds us that emotion, like water, must move. Temperance invites balance between fear and flow, slowly softening walls around the heart. If this shows up in a reading, suggest practices of emotional pacing, journaling, honest but gentle conversations, or small acts of trust that signal it's safe to feel again. Expanded combination meanings: Ace of Cups plus the Lovers plus the Sun. This trio signals a powerful emotional alignment. The Ace opens the heart, the Lovers reflects mutual connection and conscious choice, and the Sun confirms joy, clarity, and mutual warmth. Together, they indicate a relationship, romantic or spiritual, that brings authentic joy. This isn't just about falling in love, it's about choosing love that reflects your highest self. The Sun ensures this is not an illusion, but something rooted in shared truth and emotional vitality. Ace of Cups plus Death plus the Star. This combination speaks of emotional transformation through release. The Ace brings a seed of new emotional potential, while Death represents the end of a major chapter, often grief or letting go. The Star appears to remind us that hope and healing follow pain. In a reading, this might show up after a breakup, loss, or major shift, where the querent is asked to feel the grief and keep their heart open to what's ahead. The Star isn't just a happy ending, it's the faith to move toward one. Ace of Cups plus the High Priestess plus the Moon. A highly intuitive emotional message. The Ace suggests the heart is speaking, and the High Priestess invites you inward to listen, not act. But the Moon adds a layer of uncertainty or illusion. This combination teaches you that not all love or emotional experiences will be easy to understand consciously. There may be dreams, synchronicities, or subtle spiritual messages guiding you. Trust your gut, but don't rush to define things. This is emotional energy that needs time, quiet, and space to unfold. Allies cards: the Empress, nurturing love; the Star, spiritual healing; the High Priestess, emotional depth. Clash cards: Five of Cups, grief; Four of Pentacles, emotional withholding; Ten of Swords, emotional burnout. Harmony cards: Temperance, emotional balance; Page of Cups, innocence and openness. Strength, emotional courage. Reflection: the Ace of Cups teaches that love is not something we chase, it's something we are open to. The more you allow yourself to feel, the more you begin to heal. It's easy to resist feeling when it hurts, but this card gently reminds you that the heart was built to hold joy just as much as pain. It's safe to begin again.